All right, so now if we look at our image, we can see it's starting to look like a person, but we're still missing some of the values that we have all five of our values, but we're still missing some areas like there's areas underneath the nose and underneath the lip that are darker. So also there's some areas, there's some hair that comes down in front. Let's put our let's drag our template to the top, and we can see that we need to do a little bit more work. There's some strands of hair that come down. There's some lighter areas in the hair. So let's start filling in these details. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is to just add some more detail to the black. So I think we're missing a few things on the black. So let's see, we're missing this shape in here. I'm going to start working with the pen tool again, and I'm just going to start creating some of these details. So I've created several paths here that represent light areas of the hair, or places on the in between the hair where the face is showing through. And I've colored them with white so that you could see them. If we turn off the layer, you can see that they roughly correspond with some areas in the illustration that the hair is lighter, or that something's showing through on the hair. So what I'm going to do is use the Pathfinder. So I'm going to use the minus front feature to punch these out of our black um, path here. So here's our black path. These individual shapes, I'd like to punch those out so that we can start seeing um, the values in the behind them or underneath them. So I'm going to just select those. All right, I'm holding Shift to select all of these shapes. I've got them all selected. Oh, here's one. And then I want to select also my the shape that I want to punch them out of. And then I'm going to go to minus front and just click, and they all become transparent. So if I start to turn the visibility on my layers again, then you can see that it's starting to look like something. There's a little more detail in it. There's one area. Okay, right here I made a little path that I want to turn black. All right, so we're getting close. We just need a few details. Okay, I did add a few more details to the eyes, and what I'd like to do now is add some details to the lips and the nose. And I think that what we could do is create a new layer, and let's make that, put that layer on top, and you could call this something like details. So if you want to, you can use this layer as a catch-all for details. You can combine values on this layer just to get your drawing to start looking really good. So let's hide everything except for the template, and let's make sure all the other layers are locked. And let's go ahead and add some of the 70%. So there's some 70% gray value in here that would be the same as the background. So let's go ahead and create our 70% shapes here. First of all, I'm just going to make sure that I've got my fill at none. Let's make our stroke black so we can see what we're doing. Make a skinnier stroke, and then go ahead and start drawing. All right, so let's go ahead and fill these with our 70% gray. All right, and let's turn on our other layers. And so what it's happening is we're hiding some of our details by putting this on top. So what if we brought this below here? All right, that helps. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. Nope, that's too far. All right, so details that I added, I moved above my 50% layer and below my 30% layer. For me, this looks done. I feel like it's complete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. Let's go ahead and create a JPEG that we can share in the discussion board.